What are some slang terms a 50-year-old dad can say to his daughter to embarrass her? Just say what up fam. Then when they get mad yell Worldstar. TF is Worldstar. Worldstar hip-hop video hosting website where people posted street fights and yelled Worldstar while filming. I'm taking my 14-year-old daughter and her friends to an anime convention. They are all dressing up to cosplay anime characters. I decided to dress up as Indiana Jones. And I guess that is the worst thing in the world, and now I'm in a hole it seems. You now need to refer to them as weebs and pretend you think it's something positive. What up my weebs? How do you do, fellow weebs? What's up weeb squad? How you doing? When something surprises you, say you are shook. My 13-year-old's most overused term. But if she's really shook, she shooketh. Former substitute teacher here. I believe it's spelled shooketh, think Shakespeare. Got. I'm impressed at the level of culture in today's youth. You gotta give them credit. They do it for the culture. I must be getting old because I came into this thread intending to contribute, but instead I'm taking notes. What's poppin' Jimbo? What's poppin' Jim, BO? I try to embarrass my daughter every chance I get as I feel it is truly a dad's job to do such things. She unfortunately doesn't react the way I would like. She finds it cool that I'm on top of pop culture. I even went so far as picking her up in my, what I deem an old people's car, ride with Kendrick Lamar blaring. I was bopping my head. Instead of the utter embarrassment, her friends started dancing around. And I've become the cool dad. Now I've gotta do this all the time when I get her from school. It's also led to her friends coming over all the time and listening to music at top volume. My daughter trolled me while I was trying to troll her. Be careful, it backfires. I still got the edge, I think. In all honesty, it's kind of nice to have her friends feel comfortable around me and that she enjoys my efforts versus being embarrassed by them. I think I should count my blessings for having an amazingly adjusted young lady versus a miserable brat. Got a realization today. Wait till she's in an argument with your spouse or being slightly verbose in a public place. Pull out your phone and shout Worldstar. Worldstar. Say bruh after literally every sentence. Your mother and I have decided we are getting a divorce. Bruh, if you want to be a British 50-year-old dad trying to embarrass your daughter, just do the formal, bruv. My dad never used slang terms. He did things like ask if I applied my rash cream and if my gum disease was bothering me in front of people. My mother dropped my brother off at a party. He got her to park far away so no one would see. So she drove past him and his friends and yelled out the window, "Bye James. Love you." I've never understood the embarrassment of that. Worst thing is someone laughs at you for your family loving you and then you can reply, "What? Does your family not love you?" And then everything gets real. To agree with something she says, reply facts. Yaris bish. My dad used to go into Carl's Jr. and call everyone Carl. Go into Wendy's and call everyone Wendy. Go into a Five Guys and ask if you can speak to the other 4 guys. Or if there are 5 guys working behind the counter, you can say, "Good, you're all here." Ugh. My 60-year-old mother loves to say things are the puff daddy when she thinks something is also more superior. So you should probably point out things that you also find to be the puff daddy / cringes. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's definitely the puff daddy. Wondering what she's up to today? Spice things up by saying, "Hey, what's guxy fam? We are heading to the park, wanna join? It's gonna be lit." Apostrophe. Chuck in an F after lit, and this is for sure one of the best ones. Damn, I knew I missed something. I use the "you ain't woke fam. I'm too lit" on my 15 years old daughter. I'm 46. Her exact response. Walking by without looking at me. "I don't even think you understand what you are saying." Apostrophe. Tell her, "Imma keep it 100 with you. I don't." I love this thread because it's probably something I'm gonna post in 20 or so years. Yeah. I'm sitting here reading these, and I understand them for the most part. I'm 19, but I can imagine myself in 20 or so years needing a Reddit thread to keep up to date. I'm 23 and can hardly understand any of it. It will be sooner than you think. Your mother is DTF. Apostrophe. About a month ago I shared with my wife the novel meaning of smash. A couple days after that, while our son was home for the holidays, we'd arrived back home as our son was heading out with his girlfriend. Wife asked him what he was up to. He said they were heading out to the shopping center. He asked us what we were gonna do as he headed towards the car. Without missing a beat, my wife said, "Your dad and I are gonna smash." He stopped in his tracks for a moment, then kept going. She asked, "Did I not say it right?" He replied, "Just don't." Didn't break stride. Couldn't get in the car fast enough. While you're reading the paper, just quietly and slowly say Guxy Gang. Guxy Gang. Guxy Gang. Guxy Gang, and whatever tune you feel like. I'd recommend channeling Sinatra to the tune of Jingle Bell Rock. That's exactly what I started humming. Whoa dude. I'm partial to saying I'm finna pop a goog instead of I'm going to Google this thing. I've received mixed responses. In Australia, well at least in Melbourne, a goog is an ecstasy pill. I always tell my daughter, word, yo, whenever she wants me to do something for her. She doesn't ask me much anymore. Perfect. My dad makes up a bunch of euphemisms for menstruation that are much worse than saying, "Are you on your period?" And honestly, if it weren't for the fact that he thinks these euphemisms are somehow more appropriate than just saying, "Are you on your period?" in the context of asking if he needs to get me anything, he'll very loudly announce, "Are you on your pee? Do you need supplies?" And that's so much worse than just saying period. Oh my god. Just ask if I need pads. My dad always asks if I'm having technical difficulties instead of having my period, lol. I ask my wife if she's under construction. My favorite is always downfall mansions. When she gets upset, tell her she's being extra. Side note, it just means you're overreacting, which she will do after about 2 or 3 of these terms. Had her Reddit, and now my top post is about a term I can't stand. Thanks for the irony, Reddit. Then tell her that you're shooketh that she's acting this way. My grandma refers to my so as my special friend. She's just old fashioned and refuses to call him my boyfriend. Haha, my grandma does that too. It's too damn cute to even be annoying. This is the finish line for dads. People, I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I'm salivating for the chance to be this kind of dad. 14-year-old son, 12-year-old daughter, your time will come. It is glorious. I wanna become a dad just to humiliate my kid when they get to be a teenager. On Halloween one year, my dad wore one of those blow up sumo suits. I was waiting with my friends to be picked up after school, and my dad pulled up, got out of the car in a fully inflated sumo suit, and started yelling my name. I'm 45. My mother used to drop me off at the stairs to the school, and when I got out, she'd honk the horn, repeatedly shout, "Clemor, Clemor, I love you my baby boy," over and over, then drive away laughing maniacally. This was about 1986. Frick mom, really? Start calling everything she likes whack. Her hair, #WACK. His foot stance, #whack. The way he doesn't even like to smile, whack. What's poppin' B? Deadus is a good word. It's a synonym of actually, and I'm being serious. Did you deadus? Deadus I did. I worked at a juvenile facility in a girl's wing for 3 years. I heard deadus 35 goddamn times a day. It usually preceded a violent outburst. I now equate deadus with paperwork. I must have been about 18 or 19 when I was getting ready to go out with friends when my father asks, "Dad, what are you up to?" "Just going to hang around with your bum mates." Me, WTF. "Dad, what? You don't say that anymore. You know, bum mates. Your mates you bum around with." No dad. No, we do not say that anymore. Man's not hot. My 13-year-old daughters mistakenly showed this video to my husband. He now quotes it constantly and it is driving them crazy. That girl is a ruckus. 8 boom. Big Shaq. Hold tight ass knee.